Back in the day.
Back in the day.
When SpongeBob was cool.
No.
Now he's just gay.
Back in the day
SpongeBob is
when
still cool. Don't tell me he's not cool anymore. I've invested.
I remember back in the day.
I've invested a lot of money in SpongeBob and
Mike, I think I just made your day.
Yeah. There you go. Nice.
What? Beastie Boys?
Beastie Boys.
Alright, so, let's quick run through it. Can you see them all? We have a picture, we're going to put the picture on the website of your brains being stormed.
Should I zoom in?
No, it's okay. We got it.
I don't think those are visible on the screen.
We'll see if
Hey,
we
we
can
suggest
show up. I think it'll show up. Lots of good stuff here, lots of possibilities. Some of them come from personal experience or research already done, such as migraines. I know we have a sufferer in the room. And social anxiety at Bethany College and levels, that's your research. So Jenny's already doing this as part of her senior project. If you've got a project that you've already done some research on, and it's on the list or not on the list, that you've already got some basic research and some basic ideas about, that's okay. If you already know something, that's okay. As you look at this list and as you ponder this, there are a couple of things you want to ask yourself. What am I truly interested in? What can I get some passion about in the next 2 weeks? What is there that hasn't already been talked to death? Seat belts, for example. Nobody's got that up here, right? Seat belts has been taken as an informative speech topic for the last 10 years because it's a pretty easy one. There's some fairly standard things people can say about it that are fairly dramatic. Don't do seat belts. It's dead.
Those don't always work.
Safe sex.
Switch up that.
Hey, y'all got here?
That would be good. Not a lot has been said about that in an informative speech. People are afraid to talk about that in an informative speech. Remember, though, this is an informative speech. This is not a speech to entertain or titillate. So sexual positions, probably not.
That's informative.
Probably not. It is informative.
How is that not informative?
But it's difficult to do that in a way that is not titillating. If you want to try, you are welcome to try. But remember who your audience is, and we don't want to do a speech that makes everybody giggle in embarrassment. That would make everyone giggle, but not embarrassment. Not an embarrassment. There was a really cool. I saw talking about stick figures. I saw some of the coolest Halloween costumes. The costume person was all in black, and then they'd taken like the light sticks and had made stick figures on themselves. It was so cool. That was a really cool costume. They weren't as cool as the ones down here. Anna Nicole, Britney Spears. Could do celebrity death, but only one of them is physically dead.
She can still make a comeback.
Ew, has anyone heard her new album?
Yeah, it's
Ew. I hate it.
Some really interesting stuff.
hate it.
It's too big.
Yeah, well, that perfume one could be pretty tough. I don't know.
Probably these are
Are
all
you
too big.
serious?
As you do your
Cut off.
research, your first step is choose the topic you want to talk about. And maybe you've got some ideas you didn't have before about your topic. That's fantastic. Your next step is to choose your purpose. Purposes come in two types. There is a general purpose and a specific purpose. both of them are expressed as infinitive phrases. And when you are working at this level, when you're just beginning, when you're doing the first speech in the first class in college, you want to write down both, because your professor wants to see both. Your participation assignment for Thursday is that we're going to do the general purpose, the specific purpose, and the central idea. We're going to be writing those down on Thursday. So by Thursday, you want to have your topic, and you want to have at least enough research so that you have a first try at a thesis or a central idea. This is not the one that you're going to bring to the table when you actually speak. This is your first try at it. That gives me a chance to see where you're going and to say to you, you know, you might want to try. Or, hey, fantastic, keep going down that. And you'll feel more confident, or you'll know, I got to work a little bit at this. And it's important that we have a good thesis statement. Nobody wants to hear you for 5 to 7 minutes having no point and just rambling. That's boring. Don't do that. That's boring. Let me do that. I try to have a point. I don't always have a point, but I try to have a point. Your general purposes are only 2. You are either, well, actually there are 3, but for most classes there are only 2. To inform or to persuade. Those are probably the only 2 general purposes you need. The third, to entertain, is what you do if you're a stand-up comedian or an after-dinner speaker or a speaker at a wedding. You're seeking to entertain. Your general purpose is important, but it's already given to you. Your general purpose is to inform. Your specific purpose is to inform whom about what? Whom about what? Who are you going to inform?
Class.
Your class, right? So you want to focus on that, and your statement of specific purpose should include to inform my class. Always an infinitive phrase. To inform my class about that, how to, all of those would be appropriate helper verbs to go with the infinitive phrase to inform. Thursday, you'll write that down for your topic. What are we doing Thursday? We're ready to go. Let's get out of here. Off with the camera.